The Tolland family had a near brush with death when a tree came crashing into their bedroom.
Fox Connecticut's Bo Berman's live tonight, where the cleanup continues and the family is still counting their blessings. Bo.
Yeah, Brett, Allison, the homeowner here, Steve Sattler, says his daughter is lucky to be alive tonight. She happened to be away from home on this one night that a tree collapsed onto the roof and this branch came crashing through onto her bed where she would have been sleeping had she been home. But perhaps the strange part of this whole thing is that it wasn't one of these wild storms that sent it all falling. It was 7 a.m. when Steve Sattler awoke to find his home under attack.
I ran outside. Oh my God, what the heck happened?
A tree had toppled onto his roof, branches shooting through the ceiling and several walls.
This was so dangerous.
But it was the damage inside that still scares him, a limb landing on his daughter's bed.
Her head would have been right there.
But thankfully, she spent the night at her grandmother's house.
If she had been home that night, I don't know, this would have been a tragedy.
Tolland's fire chief, John Lytle, responded quickly.
The trees have weakened. The rain is making it worse. Here's a simple situation. There was no wind. There was no storm damage this morning. It came down on its own.
Steve spent the rest of the day with crews taking down weak trees and chopping off loose limbs.
If you see any splitting, unusual tears in them, you should definitely have a professional look at them.
As for Steve, it's the scare of a lifetime that's left his living room looking like a lumber yard and his family on edge.
We can move back in, but it's going to be several days before we can do anything.
So the fire chief recommends that all homeowners check their land, check the trees around them, and remove any that are close to the house and appear to be questionable or have had some damage in the past. And the soil now could even be loose considering the recent storms that we have had. But again, it wasn't a storm that took down this tree. Reporting live in the newsroom, Bo Berman, Fox, Connecticut.